Once upon a time, there was an old king who was sick.
This will surely be my deathbed. Faithful Johannes, come to me!
My most faithful Johannes, I feel that my end is drawing near, but I am not worried about anything except for my son. He is still young in years and doesn't always know what's best for him. You must promise to teach him everything he should know and be his foster father, or I shall not be able to close my eyes in peace.
I will not forsake him, and I will serve him faithfully, even if it costs me my life.
Now I can die in comfort and peace.
After my death, you are to show him the entire castle, all the rooms, halls, and vaults, along with the treasures that are in them. But I do not want you to show him the room at the end of the long hallway, where the portrait of the Princess of the Golden Roof is hidden.
If he sees that portrait, he'll fall passionately in love with her and lose consciousness for a while, and then he'll be obliged to undertake great risks because of her. You must protect him against this.
Of course.
Go.
I intend to keep my promise and remain just as faithful to you as I was to your father, even if it costs me my life.
Go.
It is now time for you to see what you have inherited, so I shall show you the castle of your forefathers.
Why won't you show me what's in this door?
There's something in there that would horrify you.
I've seen the entire castle, and I want to know what's in there.
I promised your father before his death that I would not let you see what is inside his room. It could cause great misfortune for me and you.
No, that can't be. If I don't get in, it will certainly be the end of me, because I will not be able to rest or night until I've seen the room with my own eyes. You won't get me to move from this spot unless you unlock the door. Who is the young maiden from the picture?
That is the Princess of the Golden Roof.
My love for her is so great that even if all the leaves on all the trees were tongues, they wouldn't be able to express how I feel. I intend to risk my life to win her, and since you're the most faithful Johannes, you must help me.
Everything she had around her is made of gold. The tables, the chairs, dishes, cups, bowls, and all of the household utensils. There are 5 tons of gold in your treasury. Have one of the goldsmiths of your kingdom make 1 ton into different kinds of vessels and utensils, into all sorts of birds and wild games and marvelous animals that will please her. Then we will take all this and travel there and try our luck.
Goldsmiths, go fetch me all the gold and make it into beautiful ornaments and utensils. Goldsmiths, take the trinkets to the ship so I can bring them to the princess. The king and Johannes change into different clothes so they will not be recognized as royalty.
Stay here on the ship and wait for me. I may come back with the princess, so make sure that everything is in order. Have the golden vessels set up on display and have your men decorate the entire ship.
Who are you?
I am a merchant.
Oh my gosh. The princess must see these things. She takes so much pleasure in golden objects that I'm certain she'll buy all of these. Come with me.
Wow, they're so beautifully wrought. I must have everything you have.
I'm only a merchant servant. What I have here is nothing compared to what my master has on his ship. Indeed, he has the most artful and precious things that have ever been made in gold.
Bring everything you have up to the castle.
There is such a huge number of objects that it would take many days to do this. Besides, your palace is not large enough for you would need many more rooms to display all articles.
Take me to your ship. I'll go myself and look at all the treasures.
Set sail so that our ship will fly like birds.
I'd like to go home now. Oh, you deceived me, and I was kidnapped by a merchant, no less. I'd rather die.
I'm not a merchant, and I'm king. I'm not inferior to you in birth. I tricked you, and you carried you off by stealth because I was overwhelmed by my love for you. The first time I saw you, I fainted and fell to the ground.
I shall be your wife. My, he's bringing the Princess of the Golden Roof home with him.
Yes, but he doesn't have her yet.
You're wrong. He does. She's sitting right beside him in the ship.
What good will that do to him? When they reach land, a horse as red as fox will come trotting up to him, and the king will want to mount it. But if he does, the horse will ride off without him, and soar into the air, so he'll never be able to see his maiden again.
Is there no way he can be saved?
Oh yes, if someone else jumps on the horse quickly, takes out the gun that's bound to be in the saddle holster, and shoots the horse dead. This way the young king will be saved. But who knows that? And even if someone knows it and tells it to the king, that person will be turned into stone from the tip of his toes to his knees.
I know still more. Even if the horse is killed, the young king will not keep his bride. When they go to the castle together, he will find a ready-made bridal outfit in a basin. It will look as if it were woven out of gold and silver, yet it's nothing but sulfur and pitch. If he puts it on, it will burn him down to the very bone and marrow.
Is there no way he can be saved?
Oh yes, someone must go grab the shirt with gloves, throw it in the fire, and let it burn. Then the young king will be saved. But what good will that do? Whoever knows this and tells the king will be turned to stone from his knees to his heart.
I know still more. Even if the bridal outfit is burned, the king will still not be able to keep his bride. After the wedding, there will be a ball, and when the young queen begins to dance, she will suddenly turn pale and fall down as if she were dead. If no one lifts her up, draws 3 drops of blood from her right breast, and spits them out, she will die. But whoever reveals what he knows will have his entire body turned to stone from top to bottom. I must and shall save my master, even if it means my own destruction.
Well now, what's this? The horse will carry me to my castle.
What a crime! Why did he have to kill that beautiful creature that was to carry the king to the castle?
Be quiet and let him go. He's Johannes, my most faithful servant. Who knows what good may come of this? No!
Look, he's even burned the bridal outfit.
Who knows what good may come of this? Let him go. He's Johannes, my most faithful servant. The king and the princess marry. After the wedding, the princess turns pale and falls to the ground as if she were dead. Stop! What is he doing? We're taking him to prison!
Every condemned man usually gets one last word. May I also have this right?
Yes, I will grant you this right.
I've been unjustly sentenced to death, for I've always served you faithfully. I heard the ravens speak of your future misfortune, and while I knew I could be turned to stone if I gave it away, I was compelled to do all those things to save you, master.
Oh, my most faithful Johannes, pardon, pardon! Bring him down! Oh, how poorly I've rewarded such great fidelity! Oh, if only I could bring you back to life, my most faithful Johannes! Oh, if I could only bring you back to life, my most faithful Johannes!
Yes, you can bring me back to life if you're willing to sacrifice what you love most.
I will give everything in the world just to have you.
If you cut off the heads of your 2 children with your own 2 hands and rub their blood on me, I shall be brought back to life. Your loyalty shall not be unrewarded.
Did you pray in church?
Yes, but only about faithful Johannes and the great unfortune we caused him.
Dear wife, we can bring him back to life, but it will cost us our 2 little sons, whom we shall have to sacrifice.
We owe it to him for our great fidelity.
God be praised, he's been saved and our sons as well.